testing 1, 2, 3. Hey, I hear stuff. Oh, you know what? It helps when you have your headset actually turned on. Alright, Durrani here. Welcome back to Disco Elysium. And we just finished speaking with what? Rock. Hey kids, never mind. Okay. Anyway, just finished speaking with Everart, and now I was headed back over here. I was going to see if there was anything I could find out in terms of how the kids heard the radio. Failing that...
The scruffy-haired little boy kicks a stone while the other watches him do it.
I kind of want to say that, but oh well. Before I do that, I actually... Oh yeah, I was going to wait until 2100 hours. I completely forgot. Because I want to see if I can get myself a girl's friends. Oh, that's not the menu I wanted. So what I'm going to determine where the shot came from. Check island for bullet traces. Check boardwalk. Okay, you know what? I haven't even gotten to the island yet. So I wonder how far I really am in regards to finding Ruby. Because Kim said those footprints that we found under the Feld building were fresh. I don't know how fresh. Or if we might just miss her. And, ooh. We just got back from the store. Sorry, I'm segueing. Got some Jack Link's beef jerky sweet nut, and these are good. Spicy. And also, frickin' driver that cut me off and flicked me off. After sometimes I just hate people. Really. I really hate people sometimes. Okay. Gotta figure out a way to... Yeah, now I'm munching on beef jerky. Gotta find a way to pass some time. You know, that's really loud now. I'll drop it down just a notch. Let's see. Did I get a new... oh, we got a small primer for kids. I didn't read that. No, sure, I'm gonna read it.
Hold in your hand the colorful primer. The title reads, A Primer for Small Kids. There's a bear involved.
Let's flip through the pages.
As one word designating one letter of the alphabet with a faded illustration. Most of them are scientific and cultural principles. It goes as follows.
Let's do this.
A is for azimuth. B is for Boreas. C is for cosine. D is for diamite. E is for ellipse. F is for phlogiston. G is for gamete.
Okay.
H is for homeboy. I is for econ. J is for Eura. K is for collapse. L is for laudanum. M is for myriad. N is for nadir. O is for aureole. P is for perihelion.
What kind of book is it? Yeah!
Q is for quasar. R is for rhododendron. S is for sinus. T is for tricolor. U is for ultra. V is for vector. W is for Wahrheit. X
Who
is for
wrote this
xylophone.
one?
Y is for Ustava. Z is for zenith.
Who wrote this primer book? That's it?
That's it. You know the alphabet now.
Exactly what I need.
This book will show you the score. Get you oriented with those basic concepts you appear to be hazy on. The anthropomorphic bear will give you the lowdown of your life.
On what?
The alphabet.
Kim, I know the alphabet now.
Good. I also know the alphabet.
It is a very useful skill to have, he thinks. For
It
all
is?
sorts of life activities, like reading and...
And reading. Okay. Well, that got me almost to 1900. Not sure what else I can do to pass the time. There's a damaged ledger. Did I look at everything on this?
It's the ledger you found in
I'm
the
going to skip
trash.
some of
A
it
cabbage
and cut some of it
papers
short
hanging from
because
the
I know we
wall
went through a lot of
with
it
the
before.
permeable oak, and the cool piece of toilet paper is stuck to the back.
Oh, wait, what? Inspect the toilet paper.
It's just toilet paper sticking to the back of the plastic clipboard. You can take it off if you want.
I'm going to take it off.
Still wet, the toilet paper
Oh.
peels off the plastic easily. All you have to do is shake it off with your finger and voila. The ledger now looks marginally better.
I got a skill point. Okay. Let's see, what can I put that in? I got shivers. Physical instrument might not be too bad. I can max that out. You know what? I'm trying to think of what checks I still have to open back up. There's interfacing, which might come in handy. Again, I have no idea how long or how far I am on this. Volition. Oh, she's got a couple checks. Empathy. Savoir-faire. Rhetoric. I'm looking at all of them and trying to see which ones... Like, if I were to put 1 point somewhere, which one would help the most? Right now, physical instruments got 2. And I never did get to that ice cream maker. 3. Abandoned lorry, sleeping dock worker. You know, physical instrument might not be a bad idea. What do we have that we can't redo? Savoir-faire? There's volition, empathy, composure. Lily and the net picker. Suggestion. You know what? I'm putting it in suggestion. I am maxed out in suggestion. Okay. I'm going to put it in physical instrument. Or wait, interfacing. We're saying interfacing might be helpful later on. I'll inspect the clip.
An aluminium block runs the width of the board, biting down on the paperwork. Its crocodile teeth are the only thing keeping the papers together. A regular pencil, the tip worn down to nothing, has been attached to the clip. The surface is interrupted by a silvery sticker. It's rectangular, sparkling with iridescence. You don't know how you didn't notice it before. Looks like an official mark, made to be low visibility outside the right circumstances.
Hey, Lieutenant, what is this?
What? That thing. It's a halogen watermark. We use it for adding information to RCM property. It depends. Aside from an anti-counterfeiting stamp, mine has my station number and address. The information varies by date of issue.
Maybe yours will have how many cases you've solved. How many years you've been on the force, he's thinking. It'll have that.
How can I read it?
Any capable light with the right wavelength will do.
Like, for example...
All RCM vehicles have headlights designed to reveal halogen watermarks. Mine too.
Ooh.
This means you can read the watermarks if you just turn the lights on.
Thank you.
While a bunch of sodden papers sag from the clipboard in your hand, it's a sorry sight.
Okay, let's smell the ledger.
The acidic stench of rotting food is rubbed off on the cellulose. It now forms the base of the experience. This base surrounded by a faint air of spoiled meat.
Yummy.
The stuff of death itself. And then sprinkled liberally with the citrus zest of toilet cleaner.
Ew.
You know, like the bits they put into public piss bowls. Probably called Fermi Discrete or Axel or something. At some point in its journey, the ledger has seen the inside of a public toilet.
Mm-hmm. I know, Sylvia, I got my mouth full of turkey. My apologies, but I'm hungry. I know, Sylvia already told me I dunked it in the toilet.
If you knew it was dunked in the toilet before getting chucked into the trash, why are you sniffing it?
The option to sniff it was there, so...
So you wanted to get in on the trash toilet stink collab. Find out what happens when those two get funky together? Okay, pal.
This is getting weird and hostile. Sorry, Nose.
Your nose is somewhere between grateful and resentful. It's made of dark blue plastic, hard enough to beat someone to submission with. The edges are rounded, however. The U4 size board feels thick and heavy in your hand. Light shimmers on its wet surface. On the back, you see the embossed letters, RCM.
Let's shake it.
Something rattles inside,
What?
ever so lightly. Is there a hidden compartment and something small inside? Light, made of paper or cardboard, or dried flowers perhaps? Permeables. It's not hidden per se. The compartment is made for permeable materials that would get damaged if something happened to it.
Take
The
inside.
plastic shimmers like lapis lazuli, but it is not see-through. You cannot see to its center.
How do I open it?
With your hands, U4-sized pages hang from the clip screwed to the top of the board.
Okay. Let's open it up.
Is not.
Oh,
you
what
end
the
up
hell?
doing. You
Double.
squeeze the plastic to
Oh
slide
my
it open,
God.
but nothing happens. Then you bend it some. Then crack
Seriously.
it. The
My
goddamn
rolling.
thing is stuck. A hot flash of rage comes over you. For a moment there, before it recedes.
And then I had
you feel as
83%
though you might
chance.
just squeeze a tear of anger out of your duct. Makes you wonder, why?
Oh, okay. Oh, I ran out of
It's
jerky.
unjust. That's why. You can't even get to that thing anymore.
Wait, what? Not anymore?
The ledger quivers in your hand. As it shakes, the pages rustle. This pathetic mess suddenly afraid of you for some reason.
Now I gotta put a point in interfacing. God damn it.
Arson, petty theft, spousal abuse. Handwritten logs on dozens of investigations date back to January 51. Stamped case files, commit to paper. These are your last couple of months in Revachol, Precinct 41, Jamrock Quarter.
Okay. I had to watch something. I had to watch that down. Wait, what? There's 2 cases a week. Or 2 cases a week, a good caseload, Lieutenant?
Huh? 2 complex cases to undertake is a lot, yes. You really have to push yourself. I would not suggest it, lest you start making mistakes. 2? That's a lot. I didn't mean to say you are making mistakes, by the way. That was presumptuous of me.
I burned out all right. Oh, nice crisp pace, the way I like it.
I prefer a normal caseload. It's a matter of method.
Like a fan of gills, the checkered papers dry in your hand. The handwriting is extremely dense, if mostly illegible.
Naming
Yes,
convention?
It appears you employ a, shall we say, robust yet literary system. Each investigation has its case number written on the margins. Yet, still more tellingly, most are accompanied by a name. A title, one might say even. One that draws inspiration from Snoop fiction and Vespertine cop show staples.
Oh my, they're written in capital letters too.
Yes, all caps. One is called The Next World Mural. Another, The Square Bullet Hole Murders. Another yet, The Unsolvable Case.
The unsolvable case.
Others appear more light-hearted. The guys on a couch in an unexpected location, and the murder at the hookah parlor. Even the rare article-free collapsing tenement. Murder features prominently throughout.
So I do a lot of murder cases.
You like this grimy murdering,
Excuse me?
don't you? No, you don't. You're a human measuring instrument, almost entirely intellectual. It's going to take an effort to piece these case files together, but it can be done. Once you're done inspecting them up close.
Yes, how very childish of you. In your and my defense, almost everyone in the RCM uses the titular system, in addition to the official alphanumeric. It's a holdover from the early days of the RCM, right after the revolution, when the organization had little idea how to do things. It persists in an unofficial capacity. Officers use these titles to refer to their work among themselves. Again, in your defense, I seem to have named one the man with the
Hole in his head.
That was a real person. His death was real. Still, I named it that, to amuse myself. I pray his loved ones never find out. Rail spiked through the head. He died. It was a workplace accident.
Ouch.
You don't exactly close them, so much as distance yourself from the smelly papers. They're a little further from your nose now.
Can I read them now? Am I gonna get a roll here? 92? Am I gonna hit this one?
Yes.
Oh my
piece
god.
them together using the alphanumeric code on the margin. It always begins with HDB 41. Then, date of initialization and time of arrival on the scene, followed by the title. For example, HDB 41120111700, the Next World Mural.
HDB 41, Officer Precinct.
Why, yes, your precinct number is 41.
Harry Dubois.
Every last alphanumeric in the files begins with it. And these are your case files. It's safe to say HDB are your initials. Harrier Dubois, HDB.
Nothing what you meant to say was okay, fine. I'll give up on Raphael.
That's comforting to hear. Now, detective, it takes half an hour to piece one of these together, if you still want to. Here are your options.
Okay, so this is another way I can get through and pass the time. So let's do these.
This one is relatively easy to reconstruct. Overnight on 1202, a graffito, nay, a mural, appears on an 8-story tenement overlooking central Jamrock. The building is a sparsely inhabited ghost tower, part of a failed real estate development called Grand Coudon. Cause of failure, rent too high. The mural is enormous. 2 silhouettes, a man and a woman, are kissing. The text cut into their form reads, "True love is possible only in the next world. For new people, it is too late for us. Wreak havoc on the middle class." People call it that thing and that fucking thing. It's visible for miles. In 2 days, the station's complaints desk gets clogged with requests to remove the bummer. You and your partner are assigned to the case. The graffito crew is easy to track down. Only the belles lettres have the literage of industrial paint to cover the surface. One of the graffito artists is rumored to be rich. They take responsibility for the execution, but not the design. The ideologue of the Next World mural, as the crew calls it, remains an unknown.
Wait, do I ever find out who came up with it?
The case files do not show you finding the author of the design. The crew agrees to clean up after themselves. However, your partner, JV, is against the removal, citing public support for conservation. This leads to a debate in Precinct 41, which then spreads to the streets of Jamrock, ending in a rare plebiscite organized by you and the rest of Row 3. The 9,000 people subjected to the mural's message, all of Lakeside, Central Jamrock, and Villalobos, plus half of the eminent domain, participate in the vote. Although the case begins with what appears to be a lot of rambling on the streets as to how juvenile and stupid the mural is, given a choice between 2 options.
I'm gonna... What now? What did it say? I'm just going over it again. Overnight, a graffito, a mural, appears on an 8-story tenement overlooking Jamrock. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Mural is enormous, 2 silhouettes. It's too late for us. Wreak havoc on the middle class. It's kind of an eyesore. I thought people kind of overall didn't like it. That thing, that fucking thing, visible for miles, complaints desks. Let's remove it.
A staggering 78% of voters choose to keep it. Turns out the opposition were a loud minority, and that love truly is possible in the next world. for new people, and it is too late for us.
I think it's human nature.
Did anyone ask you what you believe in, man with the smelly toilet ledger? What do you want to tackle next? Or are we done?
Okay, let's go for one more, maybe one or two more. Again, I'm trying to get to 2,100 hours so that way I can get Kim to leave.
AKA Leslie and Burke. AKA the public indecency drunk and the property damage drunk is a cursed case. It has been passed from unsuspecting officer to unsuspecting officer for 10 years. On January 29, the unsolvable case made its way to you. Why you accepted it, it is unclear. Every officer, and indeed most civilians in general, know it's unsolvable. Leslie will always take his pants off when he's drunk. Burke will always trash everything. It's just what they do. It is their nature. You cannot change the nature of a man, and you can't lock them away because public indecency and small-scale property damage are not punishable by incarceration. The only way for Leslie to stop flashing his genitals to bypassers and for Burke to stop dismantling signage and rear-view mirrors would be for them to stop drinking alcohol, which in their 40s or 50s, it's hard to tell because of their distorted features, is a medical improbability on par with you ceasing to produce the expression.
Can we just keep him off the streets?
You would think that, but you're wrong. Where's the fun in exposing your genitals or breaking stuff in your own home?
Oh, Jesus.
No, Leslie and Burke are on the corner of Main Street and Perdition because that's where the action is. Can you keep yourself off the streets? Threatening fines, dragging them to the station, locking them up in the hellholes they live in, locking them up in the station, hypnotherapy, even trying to get the local gang of Zemyaki to take them out. The Zemyaki gave them ethanol so Burke and Leslie would expose and rampage even harder. You tried it all, and still the complaints wouldn't stop, as they hadn't stopped for 10 years. It's plain to see from the files that you, Satellite Officer JV, and Special Consultant TH had more important cases to attend to. You uncover cross-reference to several ongoing investigations, each brought to a standstill every time you drive down Main Street. Because there they are, on the corner of Perdition. And what is Leslie doing? Good, you're learning. If the files are to be trusted, that's all there is to it. That and Burke breaking things, and the fact that they're both drunk. But then again, so are you. The case becomes considerably less comic one day when Burke takes a swing at your ledger.
Uh-oh.
He must have it confused with the property he likes to damage. But the joke's on him. The officer is also drunk. Way more drunk than Burke there. And let's be fair, you also have party eyes. You slam the hardened plastic board in his face, then proceed to beat him unconscious with it.
Nice.
In the process, the ledger sustains damage. The compartment within, reserved for permeable documents, is jammed shut. You stop your assault on the now unconscious Burke to open it, but are unable to do so. The officer began to cry, reports Leslie, who at this point is tending to Burke. Kill them. They broke it. He came at us, and at us. I think he was trying to kill Burko. While trying to kill Burko, you slowly come around. The permeables compartment is open. You've smashed it open on poor Burko's kneecaps. The good news is, Burke can't walk anymore. Can't get out of his apartment, an invalid. With Burke to tend to, Leslie cuts back on the indecent exposure. Maybe he flashes his genitals to Burke. Who knows? But both drunks are off the street. The complaints stop. The unsolvable case is solved.
There you go. Took care of it.
Which is also why the officer responsible narrowly escapes a disciplinary hearing. The end.
Okay.
Do you want to read another one?
We'll do one more. The square bullet hole murders.
It would be very interesting to read about these, wouldn't it? I mean, there seems to be a square-shaped entry wound in the victim's forehead. She's been sitting there for weeks, on her rocking chair, with a square hole in her skull, staring at the wall, her mouth agape. That's all you got. From the half hour you spent piecing it together, all you know is the entry wound was square-shaped. You never found the bullet. And then another body showed up, also with a square hole in his forehead.
The hell?
Who knows? Those pages are missing. What next? Don't worry. One day you may still catch the man with the square gun. Not much
Okay, I can
has
revisit
changed.
this.
In the meanwhile, a bunch of sodden papers still sags from the clipboard.
Oh, I can try for the hidden compartment again. White check, or might reassure. Okay, cool.
Just relax.
Oh, good
The
God.
two
Crappy
sides
roll,
of
but
the
at least I
board
made
are
it this time.
slightly misaligned, like a drawer that's come off the slides. All you need to do is bend the plastic on your knee, slowly. The slides snap back into place. It should be possible to just,
Slide the drawer open.
Without resistance or sound, the two panels move against each other. The compartment is now open.
What's inside?
2 ticket stubs and a handmade postcard.
Okay. Pick up the ticket stubs. What? Yeah. Fucking kill yourself, you asshole. What the hell? Close the permeables. I wonder if this really has something to do with my past, because the ticket stubs and the postcard in my...
2 octopuses are smiling, reaching their tentacles toward each other in the colored pencil drawings. The tickets permit access to the zoo in Revachol East. The aquarium costs extra. These let you go there, too.
Let's pick up the card.
Thin wax paper has been glued to a piece of cardboard. Sounds like leaves rustling when you pick it up. You see violet flowers, floral patterns, patches of glue.
Smell it first.
It smells of chewing gum, apricot flavored. A touch of cinnamon, the end of summer. You think the label says tutti frutti.
Open it up.
Familiar handwriting lines the inside of the card. Looped, round letters in a woman's hand. A young woman in her 20s. There is care, effort, and a smile, you think. Although that is not something you can read from someone's handwriting. Harry, it begins. You're already reading. I wanted to write you a letter so you can read it when you wake up. Maybe it will make you happy. Throw it away, please.
But it'll make me happy.
A merciful wind blows in from the bay of Revachol, dusting the ground at your feet and raising newspapers far away. You feel the card slipping into it.
Let go.
What was that?
Frisson covers your entire body, a feeling of cold, a persistent chill.
Hold on to it and read the card.
Your hands shake holding onto it. Every morning when I step out, you're asleep behind me. It says, I find a little piece of sadness in me. I carry it in my chest down Voyager Road. Every step I take, it grows. By the time I reach the fuel station, it has filled me entirely. I step onto the light rail and look back. Sparks fall from the bow collector. I know it will be like this until late afternoon, when I get off the 42 and walk back to you.
Keep reading.
You. Every step I take will get lighter. It almost makes me run. Sometimes I do. I can't believe I met you. I can't believe the happiness I feel with you. You have a vast, vast soul, and I will always, always, always come back to it.
Keep reading.
Kisses, kisses, kisses. You feel the air sucked out of your lungs and the blood sucked out of your head. Everything around you gets dark. Small white dots appear. You feel the ledger slip from your hand. No, hold on.
I'm holding on.
To what? There's nothing.
Detective, is everything all right?
Okay. What just happened? It's loading. Okay. Oh no! Did that end? Did that seriously kill me? Wow. Again, that's the only choice I have.
There is nothing. Again. Nothing sad, brother. No
What?
treachery, just blackout. Well, almost nothing. There is the ground below you, that's still there. And the small light that's on, fluttering, that's me. Blue eyes, that's me. Who was what?
He speaks of the sickening longing.
Oh my god, what
the
was this?
unwell emotion. Even in the darkness, he's grasping for it.
Oh god.
Still trying to hold on to
Well,
the
truth be
great
told, I was
sorrow
warned.
Slipping in the water. Slimy.
The cool when you're dead, brother.
Here in the paleo-mammalian cortex, we call it the shadow. Because it's always there.
Tell him. Tell him.
Ah, yes. In the olfactory system, they call it the apricot chewing gum scented one. It's unhealthy of them to linger on it so. But as they say, what do you do?
Smelled so nice.
It didn't smell nice. It smelled like betrayal.
Where's Voyager Road?
There is no Voyager Road. There are no roads, no houses, no lights in the windows. It's all on.
Was that
Pause.
the X something?
Bloated corpse of the past resurfacing.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
Beautiful. Believe me, stupid ape. Its lack of beauty was not
okay.
the problem.
So my name appears to be Harry.
Your name is fuck all.
It certainly ain't Harry.
And what is it?
Your name is passed out on the ground, dragged around by one of the other evil apes. They're taking you somewhere.
Enough, just lie there motionless.
You think they would let you? Until you disintegrate into biomolecules? No. Someone is breathing on your face now, inspecting your pupils, stupid idiot.
What is that? It's cold.
Yes, they're pouring something on you. It's in you. And
It's delicious.
Huh?
Glowing lights on a dashboard emerge out of nothingness.
Oh. Okay, where am I?
In the upholstered cabin of Lieutenant Kitsuragi's motor carriage, seated in the driver's basket. The air is thick with leatherworks and heavy fuel oil.
Oh god.
Cold water runs down your chin.
I thought the game ended on me.
Drink. Water.
The water is cold, silvery, the stuff of life itself.
Whoa.
As it pours down
That
your
freaked me
parched
out.
throat. The pounding in your head recedes. The darkness parts.
Drink. You haven't drunk water in 2 days. Did you know the human body is not made to survive on alcohol alone? You need a secondary form of hydration.
Actually, beer and cider have loads of water in them.
I'm gonna drink.
With greedy gulps, you down half a liter of cold water. Some of it spills on the driver's seat. The lieutenant pays no heed to it.
What happened?
Came up contact with the burnout ruins of the past. I was dehydrated when fuck it. I should ask you the same.
You were reading your paperwork. Then you passed out. I carried you to my kinema to take you to a hospital.
How long was
Then
I
you
out?
came to.
How long was I out?
10 minutes, maybe.
Okay.
That does sometimes happen.
Item gained, ledger of failure and hatred.
He replies with such understanding, it's as if the burnt-out ruins of the past were an occupational hazard. Athlete's foot for cops.
You dropped these. Are you okay to proceed?
Let's solve this case.
Good.
Okay. It's about time for him to head out. Now, I'm kind of curious as to... Let's take a look at that. The ledger's gone? I don't see it anymore. Tools. Oh, it's now a tool. Inlet, Empire, Empathy, -2 Authority. I guess if I hold it. Okay. So that's a thing. Can I still read it with the... Let's see. About the woman's handwriting not wanting to get out of bed in the morning.
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A cabbage of papers.
Okay, so I can still...
board, with the permeables drawer inside. It's barely held together by a clip, then made complete by the faint smell of urinal cleaner.
Okay, so I can still interact with it. That's good. Let's... Is there anything I can do with...
steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox,
Here we go.
and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
All right. Ready? I turn, you press start. It's next to the preheater.
He's downplaying his excitement. The lieutenant is more than happy to show off his precious carriage. The dashboard lights up with orange glow. The rounds per minute gauge jumps, and the engine of the Caprice Canadian comes to life with a whiny growl.
Well, that was loud.
Like a leopard waking from its sleep, yawning and roaring at the same time. The lights unfold with a little click, casting electrical light onto the ground before the vehicle.
There you go. I'll turn them off from the remote once you're done. We just need to stand in front of the machine now.
Okay. Let's stand in front, and then... There we go.
As you hold your ledger's clip under the headlamp, an iridescent hologram appears. A street grid and the veins of a great river. A familiar sensation washes over you.
There she is. Revachol West.
Around the borders of the watermark are dozens, no, hundreds of micro-perforations. The rectangular watermark is overlaid with the logo of the RCM, and yet the major arteries of Revachol are all recognizable. They shimmer in the Kanema's headlights. You catch a faint glimmer from a broken beer bottle in the distance. Sounds. Two men engaged in a drunken argument, followed by the closing of some distant window. In the middle of a broken plaza, illuminated in a cone of light, two men, one slim, the other sturdy. They are on the city stage, but only one of them knows his lines.
Ah, Martinez at night.
Where
Let
are
me
we
see.
on this?
Right here.
Sure, I've seen worse.
Oh yes. Coal City. Le Royaume. The burnt-out quarter.
All of them worse than here.
Okay, the perforations.
There are many of them, and they are divided into three separate rows.
Let's tally up all of them.
The first row has 18 dots.
What about the next one?
The next is the longest. It runs all the way around the border, and then some. You count 216 perforations. Considering that nice, large number, a wave of pride washes over you, though you can't say why, precisely.
What about the last row?
The last row has 3 perforations.
That's it?
That's it.
What do the holes mean?
Those are perforations. They represent your record as an officer of the RCM. They are your statistics, as it were. I should have guessed you'd keep a record. Officers often do. Let's take a look.
Alpha male officers who are proud of their numbers often do. It's meant. Son, here is where we score your life performance. You better hope it's good.
Oh boy.
The first row represents your years of service. 18 years. Okay, not bad at all. What did you do before you volunteered?
Wait, 18 years I've done this?
That's what it says. I might have guessed even longer based on your age. What did you do all those blissful years of your youth?
Got drunk like a megastar, walked the land telling whores and liars the end had to come. Probably some boring office job. I feel like I just went around apologizing. You really think I have any idea?
Fair point. Let's move on. This next row, the one that wraps all the way around, is your number of closed cases.
Oh,
Closed is good. It means finished. You've got, let's see, Wow, more than 200.
216 to be exact.
It's quite a lot, even for someone who's been on the force for nearly 2 decades. Usually, clearing more than 10 cases a year puts you in the 90th percentile of all RCM officers.
So you used to... Oh my god. So 18 years. Huh. I used to be good. That's some solace, I guess. What's the last number?
Right. Those are your confirmed kills.
Oh.
You've got precisely 3 perforations there.
That's not too many.
For an RCM officer, especially Precinct 41, which is in the Jamrock Quarter, it's rather tame. I mean that in a good way. There are certain officers who treat their kills like some kind of ghoulish game. If they do happen to solve a case, it's usually by accident. But it seems as though you are, or at least were, one of the good ones. So we have that to be thankful for.
He's sincerely glad you're not a scary predator. Not to say relieved you're competent.
Have you ever killed anyone, Kim?
Yes.
It's not a problem for him to state it, however.
How do you handle the strain?
Everyone has their own method of coping. Some more effective or self-destructive than others. Personally, I find it helps to keep up a few hobbies.
Maybe I should find a hobby. Wait, like, maybe I should find a hobby.
Why not historical reenactment? You've already got that turn-of-the-century revolutionary hat.
It's meant in earnest. Please don't mistake it for a jab.
Thanks for this.
The lieutenant nods.
Okay, let's go.
Right. I'll go turn off the lights.
Alright, read the watermarks. That was another task completed. I feel pretty accomplished. Now, I'm gonna go. He's gonna come back to the Whirling Rags. I'm gonna go to the freebie place. I'm not gonna spend 20 real. I'm gonna go back to the freebie place, stay there, which is gonna cause him to leave. I'm gonna get stuck on a wall. There we go. And I'll bring this out a little bit so I can see what I'm doing. It is almost 2,200 hours. So let's get back there in a hurry. And then I'm gonna talk to her, see if this changes anything. And I get myself a girlfriend. A waifu. Okay, there's the shack.
It's getting cold. This late in the night. Time to call it a day.
Good night, Kim.
Good night, officer. We'll meet...
Oops. Cut that. I keep cutting Kim short. He's gonna smack me one of these days. Okay, that's a lot more accomplished than I even expected to do. I'm not gonna sleep yet. I'm gonna go talk to... Is it Lillian? I'm gonna save real quick. Quick save.
Waves are beginning to die down.
Only
Savage little
17%.
Bastards. Simmer down. Simmer down, bastards.
Oh, I'm gonna try it anyway.
You
Oh my
think
God!
she really needs more of that after a man died at sea.
Oh God. Yeah, and this is not even like an important thing in the game, and I managed to get that with a 17%. Jesus Christ. But what do I do then?
What if I told you it is actually possible to go on a date sober?
I'm listening.
Before recorded history, men and women were able to do simple, very primitive things together sober. Acknowledge the situation and keep it basic.
I'm a drunk. Don't know if you noticed, so I usually ask people to drink with me.
I have, and I don't really.
You just want to go for a walk. What kind of a monster doesn't want to go for a walk? Walks are innocent.
This time, though, I thought I'd ask you for a walk.
Just a walk? I don't know, officer. I would not have taken you for an innocent perambulator.
I am. That's why you should definitely... Is that a yes, ma'am? Is the walk happening?
Where would this walk take us, officer?
Nothing creepy, strange, or out there. Keep it eerie and simple.
There's a nice view of the beach on the beach I found. Points northwest. Land's End.
All right, I will walk with you. But you need to understand that nothing is going to happen. We're just walking.
Just a good old-fashioned walk. I like it.
Me too. It's been ages since I just had a normal conversation with one of you guys.
She means men.
All right, I'll go put the kids to bed and we'll meet at Land's End in 15 minutes.
Okay.
She doesn't wait for an answer. You better get ready.
Well, I'm clean shaven already, so 15 minutes, huh? Okay. Let's go. And that's not creepy at all. You know, you want to go for a walk? Says the guy holding a flashlight and a crowbar. I mean, that's perfectly fine. That's normal. Northwest, Land's End. In the dark, at night. I am at Land's End, right? It said northwest. Is this it? I don't know if this is Land's End or, you know, is there a map I can check? There's the church, there's that. I don't know if this is the beach. 15 minutes, 22. I don't see her now. It's not the boardwalk. Pretty sure I thought that area was Land's End over there. Let's take a look that way. Okay, so hold on. Let me check the journal one more time. Boardwalk. Check Land's End. So I'm pretty sure that's up here. Oh, there she is.
The woman gazes steadily at the waves. A sudden gust picks up her dark hair and lets it fall again, tousled, wild. She brushes a few stray locks from her eyes, and only then spots you approaching.
Aye, so here you are. It's late and the sun is going down. It'll be dark soon. If we stay here long enough, we will be joined by a cortege of drunks and teenagers. Know that you're not the first guy to bring a girl to Land's End. This is what the locals call a make-out spot. That is not going to happen here today. I just want to make that clear, Dimples.
Oh, she called me Dimples.
Across the rusty water, that's La Delta, the financial district. In the mist-covered distance, towers rise as a rebuke to the poverty of this coast.
That sounded nice.
Drinking men aren't known for keeping their appointments.
I wouldn't miss it for the world.
The world? Those big words men like to throw around as though they had weight. Let's just admire this piece of the world we happen to have in front of us, eh?
Oh, I see a playful glint.
As she turns to face the sun, reflected in the waves, and the skyscrapers rising across the bay, you cannot help following her steady gaze. You should say something. Anything. Maybe the tequila sunset thing.
I don't know. You know, a past incarnate. Well, yeah, why not? I wonder why that is.
It's a common Revacholian expression. Means drinking yourself to death. So,
That's nice.
Are you going to keep the name?
I think I'm good with Harrier Dubois these days. Yeah.
Well then, Officer Dubois.
The remains of the dying sun are reflected in the waves and the skyscrapers rising across the bay. Your mind clears for a moment as your senses take it all in. Not just the glass skyscrapers, fragile looking in the shimmering air. River Esperance flowing into the bay.
Isn't it strange for this all-powerful thing, the sun, to be so generous towards us? You know, the best time to go out fishing is usually towards sunset, when the water is warmer.
The sun also falls on the Capeside tenements and war-torn ruins. An old sea fortress juts out, seemingly impervious to the sheen cast over everything else, shaking you out of your reverie.
Okay.
The sun does little for the dead, and those hopelessly lost in their own minds. Or people living in desert climates with sparse vegetation and little drinking water.
Is that why you named your boat the Sun?
Oh, that was a bit of pride and a bit of superstition.
And a bit of conceptual unity too, it being yellow and all.
Just enjoy the view.
There's salt in the air, and the cries of the gulls and the skuas. Grit of the sand and the green glint of broken bottles. But still your gaze always returns to the dazzling streaks of light, wherever they may be reflected, their fading opulence.
It's bringing us spring, summer. It's entirely on our side, no matter what we do or who we are, for absolutely no reason. It's unlike no other powerful being, certainly no powerful organization or government. How can that be?
Well, something's got to be on our side.
I guess we wouldn't really be here if that thing wasn't on our team.
There's an interesting lilt in your voice. And you have fishhooks in your ears.
These aren't real fishhooks, silly. They're earrings shaped to look like fishhooks. A drunk called Rosemary brought them to me. I kept them.
Oh, Rosemary.
She's right. They're made mostly of plastic. A cheap novelty gift you can buy from a flower shop or a kiosk. The wind ruffles her hair as she looks at the setting sun.
Thank you. I'm half Ubi. My mother was from Ubi Sunt. Not a lot of sun there, I hear, though I've never been.
The wind ruffles her hair as she looks at the setting sun.
Do you wish you were out there fishing right now?
I always do. I like it. It's like being on another planet, a water planet, with water worries and water joys.
The wind ruffles her hair as she looks at the setting sun.
Okay. Well, I got an even chance now. 42% time to think. Gonna go for it.
Here we go.
Woo!
2 different approaches to cap this off with style.
Okay, yeah, massive thermonuclear reactor. The only fault with the sun is it shines on us as well as our enemies. Stare into the sun. Yeah, massive thermonuclear reaction. 5 billion years old. Sun is a god. Kind of dark.
Aye. And a benevolent one. When did you last have one of those on your side?
My early 20s maybe, when I had my love with me. Never. I still do. I'm righteous. When I had my love with me.
Well, now you have that giant thing to watch over you. So, to hell with love. You know,
Oh?
the wind's gonna pick up soon, and I have to go, but
Takes the sword out of her scabbard.
have this.
What?
The sun's good, but it doesn't stick things. I've no use for it anymore.
Are you sure you don't need the sword?
No. Men around here are too drunk to pose a threat to me.
I think we can do this again sometime?
Doubt it. But thank you for
Aw.
the company.
This is as far as it goes with her. You'd need to put a year between you and your last drink for anything more.
Okay, well, thank you for coming on this walk with me.
Farewell.
Aw, but I got a sword. I mean, she seemed really nice. Oh well.
As she walks off, the wind picks up, and the light from the sun seems to fade. The crumbling silhouette of failed electrical R&D towers in the distance, beckoning.
Now I got a sword. I got a sword. I got a sword. I got, Quick save before I lose this shit. Okay. I wonder... Oh, I wonder. Ooh. Do up, maybe.
An old door, worn by elements,
nope.
guards the depot.
I wonder if I can open up the ice cream thingamabobber. I'm heading there now. I know it's late. But, and I do need to get to the Fell building. I'm gonna go ahead and just trot over there real as fast as I can, anyway. I need to trot faster. I still didn't figure out if there's a frickin' quick, I can't think of the word right now. Quick travel, that's it. Still haven't figured out if there's a quick travel. At least, because it said I could quick travel, but I don't see how. And the map doesn't really show me. I mean, I can't click nothing here, and it makes me angry. Maybe I can, you know what? I never thought to click here. Let's try this. Where's the, wait, barbell. Why is that, why did that have a thing? Okay, anyway, Lori, blah, 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 blah. Renee. Ice cream maker. Okay, I can't, can I just travel to, no, I guess not. Okay, I've got to run to it, so let's run. And, oh, wow, I've already been at this for an hour. Okay, you already know this is probably going to be ending soon then. But I think I'm going to go ahead and take care of this. See if I can't open up the ice cream maker. And then I will probably have him rest for the night. And then once that's done, possibly tomorrow, we'll be going right back into that Feld building. And then we might have a confrontation with Ruby. As much as I'd like to say that we're coming to a close, I know it seems like there's going to be a point of no return there. But as much as I think we're coming to a close, something feels like it might still be going on for a while.
This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner and an electric freezer.
Okay, hold on. Skipping that. Where's the sword? Equip this to impress myself. Whoop.
This orange machine is dead still.
Oh.
It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner.
That changed
and
entirely.
An electric freezer. The ice around it slowly melting.
Try to crack open the lid.
You slip your fingers under the frozen lid, but the ice is too cold for you to get a good grip. A pry bar would come in handy here.
So I can't use that.
This is going to need something else. Some kind of super pry bar. Don't even try to open it with a regular pry bar. You're just wasting your time. If you want to try again, then you need to have the pry bar in your hand, detective. Turning the crank feels oddly satisfying, like stirring your childhood dreams. In the distance,
so we already did that once before.
All gone now. You'll never become a poet.
Okay, we already tried that. Okay, so that won't take the place of a pry bar, so let's put that back. Does this do any... Equip this to impress yourself. Let's see. Blade of this mass-produced saber is dulled over the years and won't slice or stab anyone. It still commands respect in your hand, however. Big Light Hilt fills you with a sense of purpose and a memory of the date. Well, I'm gonna hold it anyway. Because why not? Okay, so can't do anything there. Still don't have a super pry bar. It's kind of a bummer. But, now, we did get to the Feld building today. But, I'm feeling pretty damn accomplished again. Managed to learn a lot, go through my ledger, get more experience, and even go out on the hell was that? Autosave. Even managed to go out on a date of sorts. So, that was pretty cool. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like I'll be taking walks with her again, which is a little sad. And, whoa, hold on.
The trap is full of locusts, but they seem weak and
Nope, no
poor
more.
things.
That's still poor things. Okay, yeah, kind of a bummer. That's all I'll see from her. Possibly. You know what? I'm gonna see if she's still back here. Have you come back, Lily? Oh, she is back here. I'm gonna talk to her. I'm holding your sword, by the way.
I see you haven't left our little Martinez yet. Still running around. Like some kind of cross-country law official.
I still have a case to solve. I have some loose ends to tie up. This place is kind of growing on me, you know?
Aye. But don't let it grow too much. This is not the place to settle down. Now, what's on your mind, Officer Harry?
You know what? Hold on.
Waves are beginning to die down.
Okay,
For
so
those little bastards.
I can't make that same choice.
Simmer down.
Bummer. Okay, well, still pretty damn cool. I'm glad I was able to do that. Got myself a nifty sword too to boot. I think I will go to bed for now and start the new day
It's getting cold.
with Feld tomorrow and see if we can't get a hold and locate Ruby. Let me just check the journal just to make sure there's nothing else I want to tackle before then. I still have... Okay, Sunday Friend has gone for a stroll along the coast. Haven't seen him yet. Look for Ruby, work with the children of the Big Sea. Put the pieces together at the Feld Memorial, or Feld Mural. Oh, okay. So I still have to put pieces together there. I wonder if... I've got a few minutes. I'm gonna see if I can't do that before going to bed, starting the next day. I'm close enough to the Field Memorial, or the Feld Memorial. I don't know why I see it. Why am I even saying Feld Memorial? It's Feld Mural. Wow. Feld Mural, not Memorial. I'm loopy. Let's see if we can't get another task done. Helps if I know where the hell I'm going. It's dark now. Oh, they're gone. Okay. Oh, wait. I can't interact with the mural anymore. I can go downstairs. Alright. Looks like... I don't know. Okay. Well, anyway, we've been at it for an hour. Still feeling very accomplished, like I said. Managed to go on a nice walk with a nice lady. She handed me her sword, which is kind of a win. I mean, not the win I was expecting, but that's still a win. Yep, we'll get back with Kim tomorrow morning, and we will check out that Feld mural building. I can say that right. Tomorrow, I'll be putting this up on YouTube, so if you missed any bit of it, check for my YouTube link on my Twitch channel page, and also please do follow me here as well as subscribe to me on YouTube. You'll get notifications of when I go live, as well as be able to view any of my older streams that I've placed up on YouTube. And tell your friends. I hope you're enjoying. I know I'm enjoying this game immensely. Later tonight I'll be doing some more of The Evil Within, so if you like horror games, be sure to check me out then. Again, if you follow me here on Twitch, you'll get a notification of when I go live for that. Other than that, well, thank you again for joining me. I really appreciate it. I'm glad somebody's enjoying. And I will see you later. Have a good night if I don't see you. And bye-bye.